What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Destiny for Dummies. On today's episode, I'll be covering how to cheese the very first part of Crota's End using a Titan. Now, I'm sure most of you already know this, but once you get to the second lamp, there's a rock you have to jump on just like this. And once you get up there, you want to line yourself up directly with the wall and kind of do like a sprint and double jump. But when you do double jump, you have to tap A super fast. And if done correctly, you should make the jump or even overshoot the jump, and that's what you want. And from there, you just want to keep walking along just like I'm doing right now, until you get right before the night. You kind of want to get into a good position where you can shoot him without him running at you, killing you, and then screwing this whole thing over. And then once you kill him, you can make your way up and continue the mission towards the bridge. Now, this technique that I do when I get to the bridge is just what I do. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other tutorials that have different techniques, different rocks, different styles to beat this next part. But for me, this is how I do it. So as you can see, I just jump on the panel and jump right back to the light. And I just line myself up with that rock right there. Jump up just high enough to where I can float down and land on it. And from here, you kind of want to work your way toward this little tiny lip that's on the rock. And from there, you just hit down on the D-pad or whatever sit is for you guys. So you just hit down on the D-pad or sit down. And the reason you do this is because by yourself, if you don't have Gallahorn or whatever, that ogre that comes out is really hard to kill. So there really is no point to doing it. So it's better just to hide from him. Now the tricky part here is you can either do what I'm doing, which is I'm about to pop a bubble, so I can just sit in it, or you can drop down to that lip just to the right of me where it is safe, but at the same time it is tricky. If you miss the jump or miss the drop, then you'll slip and fall and you'll have to deal with a whole bunch of thrall, and it's just going to make your job way harder than it has to be. And by the time that ogre sees you and starts shooting at you, the bridge is almost done. So as you can see, it's going to take a few seconds, and then I can go ahead and just jump down, make a run for it, and beat the mission. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this episode of Destiny for Dummies. I'm going to go ahead and come out with more tutorials on this raid. And yeah, if you guys like the video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next tutorial.